You got the C virus. There's two ways to scrape that away. So this is called scraping. In Chinese medicine, it's actually called gua sha. And so when you can get this on Amazon, or you can call our clinic, and we can we have these stainless steel ones, and we sell these also. So what you're gonna do is a local scraping and then the distal scraping. Local scraping, so you got congestion, mucus all up here, your throat sore, maybe you're coughing. You're gonna get this and you're just gonna scrape, okay? Scrape to the out, along your chest, and then also in your back. Get somebody to scrape your back, okay? This is called local scraping. You can also scrape your throat. You can also scrape your sinuses, right? Now, number two, this is called distal scraping. You're gonna use your hands. You see these two meaty parts in your hands? They look like lungs, right? So you're gonna scrape those. Scrape those, okay? It's gonna feel sore. You want it to feel sore. And then you wanna breathe, all right? Breathe, because you're gonna feel that mucus. You're gonna cough it up. It's gonna loosen it up, all right? Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel.
So I hurt my back. I think it's during exercise, so to a point that I couldn't walk and couldn't drive, because as soon as I sit for a while, and then I really just couldn't walk. It took me, a long 10 minutes before I could straighten my back. It was really painful, and then came to Jimmy Yan, and even the very first treatment, the pain just left me immediately, and so that was a really good sign. And then subsequent treatments, I got better and better, and now I'm healed. So, and then I had another thing before my back completely healed. I caught a bad cold, and then infection, and the herbs that Jimmy Yan gave me, and also the acupuncture on that day, I was having some fever. Somehow the acupuncture just got rid of it, so it was kind of a miracle. So it was a really I think I would recommend Jimmy Yan to anybody, even not Jimmy, but acupuncture is, I think, a really good treatment, a natural way of making your body respond better, rather than to go through the antibiotics or other chemicals.
You got the C virus, scrape that away. Part 2. We're going to talk about the two different ways, but we're focused on one way, what we call distal scraping. So you can use your gua sha scraper. You're going to use a distal scraping. So what it is, you're going to scrape around here in your thumb. Why does this work? Because there are nerves connected. 3,000 years ago, people found out that there's nerves in your thumb and also in your palm that are connected to your lungs and respiratory tract. And when you stimulate those nerves, they improve blood circulation to your sinuses, to your cheeks, to your lungs. And when you improve blood circulation there, it actually loosens up the mucus, right? That way you can cough it out. Because if that phlegm stays in your lungs, that's when you get bronchitis, that's when you get pneumonia, that's when you get your bacteria infection, right? So it's the inability for your body to get rid of that congestion, right? It's because of inflammation. And so by stimulating the nerves here on your thumb and your palm, you can actually increase the blood circulation to your lungs, to your sinuses. All you gotta do is get the gua sha scraper and go here and scrape until it gets red, and it's gonna feel sore, okay? It doesn't matter which palm. I would do one palm a day so that you don't irritate, both of them at the same time. You're gonna scrape it until it gets red, okay? Both sides until it gets really red, all right? I don't have a lot of congestion, so it's not gonna show up too much red. But when you have a lot of congestion, this thing is gonna be bright red. It's gonna show bright red, okay? Now, the haters out there are gonna say, oh, there ain't no nerves connected from here to your lungs, and it's not in the anatomy book. Yeah, it's not in the anatomy book, but not everything's in the anatomy book, right? And last time I checked, your body, this is a natural way of using your body to heal itself, right? Last time I checked, those haters wanted to give you antibiotics and steroids. I'm not saying those are wrong, but I'm just saying, last time I checked, your body wasn't deficient of antibiotics and it wasn't deficient of steroids, right? I could be wrong, but you never know, right? So this is a natural way to stimulate your body to heal itself. So you're gonna scrape here, scrape here. This is called distal scraper, gua sha scraping. This will help get rid of that gunk. Yes, it's gonna make you cough, it's gonna make you sneeze, it's gonna drain, because that's what you want. You don't want that to stay in there to become infected, because when it does become infected, then you need antibiotics, right? All right, but check with your doctor about that. I'm not dispensing medical advice. So get a gua sha scraper, scrape C virus, any type of respiratory virus, scrape that away, please. All right. You can get the scraper on Amazon, or you can go to our store to get one of these scrapers, and we can send it to you if you're here within the US. All right, guys. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel.